Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Slice and Dice. In my first video in this series, I managed to win on normal, spoiler alert, so now we're going to move on to hard, and since it's the first hard playthrough, here's how this is going to work. I'm always going to play basic, it's just what I like to play. Hard mode is normal mode plus a curse. So since it's the first video, let's talk about these curses. At the beginning of a hard run, you get to choose one of 4 curses. Each of these curses has a 4 in the upper left corner, indicating it is a tier 4 curse. There are various tiers of curses, with the higher numbers being presumably more difficult curses to deal with. The other numbers besides 4 matter for unfair difficulty, where you have to choose a bunch of curses from a pool to add up to a total of 10, but on hard mode, the only ones you ever get are the 4s. Now what I'm going to do is try to pick the one that I think is the easiest one to deal with, and try to win with it, and once I win with it, I'm not going to pick it again, since there are a bunch of curses. This will take me a while because I usually do lose on hard. You also do get a reroll, which I will be availing myself of if I think that all the available curses are very difficult for me to do. So what are these curses? So this one is before fight 14, choose a tier 8 curse. Okay, that's basically you don't have a curse for most of the game, but then before fight 14, you get a choice of, I believe it probably will be 2 different tier 8 curses. Of course, the tier 8s being a little bit harder, well, a lot harder than a tier 4. Tunnel vision, I've not seen this. -2 level up choices and -2 offered items. I actually don't know how this works. Does this mean that 2 of your characters don't get to level up? And you also get 2 fewer items? When does that happen? I'm actually not sure. Slippery dice, cannot lock more than 1 die at a time. So you have to keep re-rolling, basically. It's actually very weird, because what happens when you run out of rerolls? Does that mean everything just gets locked? And then shield, it's weird, I have not seen any. I've played this game a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty familiar with the curses, and here I get like 4 that I've never seen before. After taking damage, self shield 1, interesting. So if you focus fire, you essentially have more HP to deal with. I'm gonna try the slippery dice, and we'll see how that goes. I've never played with this, so we'll see how it is. So I can only lock one of these, and it's actually kind of a problem because I do want the 3 mana, but also the thief doesn't have many good sides. I guess the wizard, yeah, this is much more important because it's the only one of its kind for the meddler, whereas, yeah, can't be locked. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, so here we'll take the damage from the thief. Oh, I see. You just can't lock more than 1. That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was you can't lock more than 1 die per reroll, but apparently what it is you lock 1 die and then you have to just roll the rest of them to high hell. Okay, didn't realize that. All right, well, let's see what is this. Kill an enemy with exactly 3 HP. Interesting. So we could kill the rat with it. I could have dealt the damage to a bones and then finished it off, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so we'll slay a rat. And I guess at this point, I need to actually burst one of these bees, because otherwise Mr. Splint is going to die. And we got heal and shield 1, single cast cleave. It's actually a pretty good spell for tier 1 hero, because you can cure poison on multiple characters. Okay, hold on. Why is this fight so hard? This is the first fight. Why are there 4 bones and a goblin? What the actual hell is going on here? All right, well, we'll lock in our mana, and then I guess it's re-rolling until we're done. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad, though the ruffian can't use this side because it causes 5 damage. Unless I burst it twice. Well, anyway, let's see. So we'll get our mana. I wish I had, oh, we do, hold on. We have this repel ability. So I could get some of these bones down to 3. Unfortunately, everyone's attacking someone different. The goblin, I don't care because the goblin's gonna flee after I kill off all the bones. Let's see, who's the most in trouble? Yellow, so we'll try to take out that bones. And now we can slay, and then we can slay that one. Ah, interesting. Maybe I shouldn't be slaying near the goblin. Okay, let's try it going after the gray one, or maybe the orange one, because the orange one was next to 2, taking advantage of the bone splash damage. So splash and splash, and that. Ah, I'm a mana short of being able to burst this thing, and then my ruffian dies for really no reason. Okay, so we do need to kill this one. Maybe that means that I repel the blue one. Slay it, and kill it. Ah, now the alloy is dying. All right. Well, it sucks because the ruffian could just kill these bones, but then the ruffian would just die upon doing so. All right, fine. We'll do it. Hopefully that I don't have to suffer too long with that. Now we have the medic. I actually don't mind the splint. It's single use manas, but that's still good, and I like this ability. It's very strong. So I'm not super eager to replace with a medic who has less mana. The rogue, however, is a good upgrade over the thief because the thief has 2 damage half the time, but the thing is I can't lock it in. So let's get the one that has, you know, something on every side, and since I am going to be re-rolling a lot, the cantrips maybe are more useful than usual in this run. Okay, these are the guys that do 5 damage on hit. So you need to kill them with your, you know, strong characters. They also are immune to ability damage. Why is there a bones? Did my curse make you know, more bones appear or something? Why do these bones keep appearing? All right, well, anyway, this will kill a thorn. It's not immune to poison. No, okay. And then that's the only die that I can lock, so we're just rolling till the cows come home. Oh, I know. One of my guys must have a side that brings in a bones. It's this. Oh, right, +1 mana. I just noticed it was +1 mana cantrip. I didn't realize it also adds a skeleton. Well, since we're going to be rolling all the time, it does mean that I should probably replace this class ASAP. All right, let's do this. Let's get one of these thorns taken care of, and let's try to save this ruffian. So I can't slay at the moment. We'll burst just to avoid, you know, wasting mana. I could have also done the cleanse, which would have been worth considering. Now I don't know who's gonna kill this thorn. Nobody has enough HP to do it. Okay, we'll keep this, although if this cantrip rolls and it attacks a thorn, it's gonna kill the rogue. However, I just need to risk it because that's what happened. Yep, I needed to risk it because I need to keep this mana so the meddler doesn't roll more freaking skeletons. Okay, so I believe if I kill this bones, then this thorn will die because that's not an ability. So if we burst that twice, that should end it. Splash, splash. Okay, now my rogue is damaged. Great, bone charm, no HP penalty when defeated, hooray. And then this, blank and heal 1 region. Let's actually take this. It's not the greatest, but can I like do this retroactively? Okay, it doesn't work retroactively, but the rogue has fewer HP starting out. So if it dies again, then it'll come back to full health next time. It's actually not bad for a tier 1 item. Okay, I need to get rid of this meddler, these bones, man. Okay, keeping that because I don't want to cantrip any more bones. And all things considered, that could have been worse. Okay, so we need to try to bring down this wolf. I can slay it next time. Let's heal that and let's protect some HP. I can slay the rat right now, but I'm more interested in getting the wolf. And then if we can get through the wolf and the rat, then these archers will fall down pretty easily. Well, relatively speaking, of course. I'm gonna keep that because I don't want to roll any more skeletons. And I can't believe it. I can't believe that's what it is. That it actually locks, not just per reroll, but period. Okay, this should die to this attack because this is cruel. ×2 versus targets on half or less HP. So pop, and now I guess we do slay so that we can kill an archer like this, and then we burst the other one. We could have bursted them both. We had a lot of mana. All right. I'm just taking this. I need to get rid of the boned. I don't care what the other one was. We just got to get rid of that liability. Glacier's pretty balanced, so re-rolling this a bunch is probably going to be fine. This is one of my least favorite early game fights. I am always happy to not have this. It is the alpha where like it has a bunch of HP, and if you let it summon wolves while focusing on the wolf that's there, you just get nowhere. But we're gonna keep that. This is a weaken, and that will cancel the summon of this wolf. And then everyone else, I just hope rolls damage. Well, it didn't exactly happen that way, but let's try to focus down this alpha. I prefer to just let the other wolf do whatever it wants to do and try to get this alpha down and then deal with however many wolves were able to be summoned. So what is it that I want to keep? Poison is just not very impressive. It's really slow. Plus this one has cantrips to deal free damage, so it's not what I want to lock. I could lock this, but I might as well reroll to see if I get 2 mana instead. All right, there's 3 mana. We'll take that. Okay, Ruffian, not unfortunately able to do anything. The rogue is wasted. Okay, well, yeah, even with this shield, that is going to die. But you know what? Let's let me think about this. Hold on. I'm gonna chill this alpha to stop the summon, and let's get frisky. Let's burst for a shield so I can use this Ruffian's self-damaging attack on the alpha. I mean, let's just really try to kill that alpha. I managed to have 2 weakened effects, which is not that common this early. Now this alpha is doing 6 damage, but hopefully we can find a way to kill it. This is a burst. I'm just gonna take it. Got these rerolls, man. It's weird. Reroll living. Okay. Well, now, if we don't kill it this turn, which indeed we do not, we're still fine. We had the shield for the splint, and the splint was at max HP, so it didn't matter. And if I can't come up with 3 damage, well, you know, that's just precious. The Ruffian can't do this. Okay. Oh, we have enough with the burst because of the cantrip. All right, Needle adds Pickium plus 2 pips to all targeted sides. Okay, this is a real whole thing. So all sides with a target, meaning you have to click on an enemy to use it, which is a lot of them, or an ally. So shields, swords, all the stuff, get plus 2, but you can only use it if the character being targeted has exactly the number of HP, as is equal to the number of pips on the die. Now, I must be missing something. I think that that's completely unusable. Rejuvenation 1 is sort of whatever. I mean, it's a tier 2 item. I actually don't have anyone currently that has blanks on the top and bottom. I could get someone later. Let's just take a random one. At stasis, the side cannot change. Okay, that is sometimes helpful. Let me try this. Does this mean that it doesn't turn blank? Like single use, replace it with a blank. Stasis cannot change, so theoretically that means that it won't turn into a blank. Is that true? If so, that's actually pretty cool for a tier 2 item. We'll see. All right, a lot of poison coming in here. What do I keep? Just the mana? Or the cleanse, actually, to prevent some of this poison. We'll keep the cleanse and roll everything else. Okay. Well, that wasn't the best, but let's save the Ruffian. And, oh man, that was a really weak turn. I mean, like, yikes. No one to heal. I can't use this because I die. 5 damage. Yeah, it's just a bad time. So that reroll thing really hurting me here. Splint's about to be dying, so now Splint needs to heal to survive or get cleansed. Also, the Ruffian's dying. All right, it's a tough one here. I could just have the Splint heal themselves. Yeah, let's keep rolling for the Alloy's cleanse, I suppose. And we actually rolled it. Okay, so we'll do it on the Ruffian, and then Splint will heal themselves. And it ends up being kind of a weak thing, but at least we can burst down this snake and get to work on this snake. And then as long as I can do 3 damage, the goblin will flee before the Ruffian dies. Okay, so the Ruffian can use... You know, I should have put the Bone Charm on the Ruffian, then the Ruffian could suicide without a penalty. I should have thought about that, because I really shouldn't have this on the rogue. I just put it there for that one fight. I needed to remember to move it. Okay, so how do I get rid of this snake? It would be... I need 3 damage. This is just 1. I don't really care about the poison, and I don't want to pass a turn and have both of these die. All right, we'll keep the Ruffian, and I'm just hoping I find a better way of dealing with it in my rerolls. Did I? Well, let's see. We have... yes, we can... hold on. If we do all the shields on that and a burst, do you survive? Yes, just barely. All right, we have this. All heroes and monsters -1 pip to all sides. That is really curious. It does counter some really annoying stuff from the enemies, like when they have like a 1 damage to everyone and weaken everyone for 1 kind of thing, but it really screws you over. I mean, it turns off a lot of my dice. No, that's gotta be a no. And then we level up. Okay, well, I'd love to replace this ruffian. The warden is just sort of boring, and I actually like some of the alloy sides. Not that I would keep the alloy over a warden, but I'm definitely more excited to do this, because the ruffian has really only 1 good side. The rest is sort of trash, and the 1 good side is self-damage. So we'll take the collector, and let's move the bone charm to whoever has the fewest HP. So the alloy, maybe. They're the most likely to die. All right, so slate means you have to deal each of these damages individually. Poison would be good for this. I'm gonna keep this. I wanna find out if it actually stays because of stasis. And then I have to reroll everything else. Okay, well, poison is great against slate, so we'll get started there. We'll weaken this to prevent it from poisoning. And hey, it did not go away. That is actually pretty cool, I gotta say. For a tier 2 item in this particular situation, that was a useful effect. Okay, we're just trying to outlive the slate. I was hoping the slate wouldn't roll this big, well, it's got 4 of them, so that was kind of a foolish thing to hope for, I suppose. This big damage side, but you know, the collector now got upgraded to a bunch of HP. So, what are we doing here exactly? Oh, we just take this and win, okay. So we just do that, and then it turns everyone's into a 1 damage thing. Oh, except for the glaciers, which cannot change. Oh, pretty cool. Lead boots. Add Stygian +1 pip to all sides. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do this. I've never taken this before, but... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now, is this terrible? This must be terrible, right? Because it cannot be re-rolled. So once you roll the dice, that character's thing gets locked, right? And then because of the curse, you're not allowed to lock more than 1 die per turn, right? That means you just get no rerolls, I think. Oh man, it'd be cool if this was a way around the curse, and I'm trying to convince myself that it is. However, I'm pretty sure sticky cannot be rerolled means that it's locked unless there's some other way that it's programmed. I would do it for science, except I don't want to throw this run away. Well, it's not throwing away a run, it's an item. I can unequip it. Here's the thing, I would try it just to see what happens. However, this is actually a pretty good item. Flare is not a bad spell to have. So we'll just take that, but I will wonder if that sticky thing would have been a good thing to do. Okay, so militia, remember, if you target an ally, or if their target gets 5+ shields, they flee. So a strategy that you can use is to save up mana and then use bursts to get it up to 5. I don't think any of this stuff's worth keeping, actually, so we'll just reroll everything here. Okay, we're gonna keep your mana. All right, so we have 3 mana, not enough for a flare, unfortunately. And I guess we'll just try to save the splint. So at minimum, I can burst it. Let's see, who's attacking you? The militia. All right, I don't have a way to get 4 shields. So, this kind of sucks. I have to use mana, unfortunately, to save this splint. What are you? Ah, yes, +1 pip to all sides. Well, okay, that should save it, right? Because it reduces it gets rid of the +1 bonus. So that gives the splint 1 HP. And unfortunately, the splint doesn't have this bone charm. Okay, the militias suck at targeting, which is great. I'm looking for shields. There's no shields here. So we'll look for some more shields. There's 1 shield there and a mana. I'll try it. Okay, so I can get 1, 2, 4 shield. Unfortunately, not enough to kill. So we'll just have to, you know, work on these guys the hard way. Unfortunately, this shield cleave is not super effective because it couldn't hit both of the allies being targeted. Well, it's fine. If you have to kill these militia, quote unquote, honestly, it's not the end of the world. All right, so I guess we just keep the 2 damage because that'll kill the militia. And then re-roll everything else. Okay, so you're... Oh, hang on a second. This got cantrip attack, so I can use 1 damage to finish it off. And then, yeah, you're fine. All right, we are. Reroll... No, I like the collector. I'm not going to re-roll it. Also, by the way, that's not obvious. I didn't realize this till I did it once, but that reroll gives you like a random generated character, and those tend to kind of suck. Okay, so we have some interesting choices. I like the Pilgrim, lots of stunning. And then this thing is sort of whatever. It's not that great, but it's just like a cool class because it doesn't actually do any damage itself, but you get a lot of different cool effects. I really love the side where you prevent someone from dying. I like stunning. I also like the Fae. It's kind of an unusual class. Not much mana, not much healing either, but it does have these sides, the weakened sides, and I like them a lot, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to put the Bone Charm on it because I value it more, even though it has a bit more HP than the Alloy. I'm a huge fan of the weaken. Being able to weaken enemy sides by 1 is just handy, and if you get some sort of synergy where you can actually increase the value of it, it's pretty strong. Okay, well, here we got our damage and weaken. It's not the greatest. It just basically takes the damage off the Rogue and the Glacia. So I'm going to keep, actually, the Collector and just kill the Slimelet. I mean, not that I wouldn't mind a weaken, you know, later. It didn't happen, unfortunately. Pop. Pop. We'll protect the Glacia. Get a mana. And unfortunately, that's really good. I mean, I could chill it to save 2 HP, but I don't see the point. Okay, now the Rogue is dying, so is the Alloy. It's a little scary. So I could do this just to have the Rogue protect him or herself. That's the easiest way out of this jam. And I'm hoping I get a shield, or there's a cantrip shield. Perfect. Okay. So, Rogue hides, Alloy will protect yourself. Heal here. Shield here. And we got a Slimer. And I could flare. Yeah, I think we'll flare. We'll flare the Slimer. I mean, I could flare the Slime Queen and then just deal with the Slimers that pop out. But no, let's take a balanced approach. So hopefully whatever the Slime Queen does next, we can deal with it. Finish off the Slimer and the Slime Limit. Okay, 3 people are dying. Well, you know, it's whatever. So we have this, which doesn't really help because I'm trying to kill the Slimer and Slimelet. But if I get a little bit lucky and my other rolls can take care of these two, then this will be great for popping off on the Slime Queen. Okay, well, I think it's about as good as we can hope for. Oops, nope, don't want to turn off Death Wish. So we will pop for 4, and then heal, and just enough mana to burst down this Slimer. Ah, we got this problem here. Okay, hang on, do we have a different way of doing things? Right, we heal the Alloy. We burst the Slimer. Oh, and you're dying now. Okay, is there not a way around this? There isn't a way around this, is there? What's circle? Self-heal to allied sides this turn. Maybe we'll try that. Okay, so we do this. So this, I think, makes sense. Actually, slight optimization here. We heal here, then... No, never mind. Nothing. Forget I said anything. So then we're going to do this and that. Oh, and you're still dying because this way I'm not bursting the Slimer. Oh, well, it looks pretty bad. Okay. So the Slimer has to die. This is what we've learned from this experience. And now I think I'm just okay with the Collector dying. No, I need the Alloy to die, not the Collector. Right. Okay, so since one of them has to die, we're gonna let the Alloy die, except I need to do this attack first, so I don't throw away my Death Wish double damage. Okay. Okay. So the Slimer will die. Nope, the Slimer needs to die right now, which means that the poison goes in the Slime Queen, putting out another Slimer. Maybe that was unwise, but I wanted to get the poison on, and hopefully I can just kill the Slime Queen. And the Slimer, okay, everyone's dying. This is good. This is good. All right, I will keep the 2 damage to make sure that we can kill the Slime Queen. And then everything else, we're just hoping for the best, because we can't lock any of these dice. That was actually pretty good as far as rolls go. What is the situation here? Well, let's try this circle, see if it's any better this time. Hup. And hup. And do you save yourself? Just barely. Okay, we're hanging on by a thread here, everybody. Everyone's dying again. The Slimer did the exact same thing. I guess we'll keep 3 damage. And see what happens. I actually would have liked to keep those dice. Ooh, this is good. We got 2 weakening effects. That means we actually counter the attack. Nope, not 2. 1. Right, 1. This is not a weaken. Okay, so let's see what happens. So whack. And oh yeah, we just kill it. Herp. Oh my god. Well, that was an intense one. The re-rolling thing, you know, is definitely a problem. I hate this thing. It's like a tier 4 item, and it's like, it just basically feels useless. When are you gonna do this? Well, let's take a look. So this actually is interesting. It would weaken 3 and hurt the Fae for 3. The Fae doesn't have that much HP though. We could put it here. No, that doesn't seem good either. I could put it here, right? It's plus 2 pips and pain. So that would mean this shields 3 and hurts for 3, right? So that would just add 2 damage to the left side. Then again, how impressive is it that it's adding 2 damage to the left side? It's not that impressive. So if I were to do it, I might want to do it here. But again, how am I going to take 3 damage? No, what's this? Replace the middle side with add mana gain and pain. Oh, what's with the pain? All right, we'll take a random one. I like these. 50-50 shot, you get a higher tier item. We got a 3. Trio to the rightmost side. This is junk. The rightmost side is usually not that good, and it's also hard to activate. Same pips as the previous 2 dice. Well, let's see. So, what is this thing? ×2 versus the target of the... Okay, there's a thing here. If you target an enemy with 2 1-pip attacks and you do this, it'll be ×3 and then also ×2. I mean, there's something there, maybe. I should have put the bone charm on the alloy because the alloy is probably gonna die here. I don't know what to do. So everyone's dying. The imps have the whole thing about doing damage back to you when they hit you. All right, let's roll. And I guess I'll keep some mana. When in doubt, keep mana. Okay, so if I do this, are you just gonna still be dying because of the damage from the imps? Yes, yes you are. Okay, so that's not helpful. Well, let's see. We can heal you. And I could potentially chill somebody to save you. Who's attacking you? The imp for 8 damage. Okay, well, what if I chill? Ah, here we go. I don't need to chill. I can actually just whack you and then burst you. Why did this... Hold on. Oh, it's a heal one and a boost. I thought this was the one that adds regeneration, but it actually adds boost. Oh god, does that change anything? Because now this is a double shield. I could do this. Oh, right, but it also hurts the alloy. If the alloy does it... anyway, that's just 2 damage. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna just burst and kill. The collector has HP to spare. Then we'll shield it. Oh, but now you're dying. Oh god, it's freaking death hot potato. Oh, man. Okay. Is there a way out of this jam? Jam-a-llama ding-dong. I could try to save the alloy by attacking this one. This one could be chilled, right? Then it does no damage. And then it's just the rogue who's dying, and it's this imp who's killing him. Okay. Well. So we protect the rogue? Ah, but then I'm 1 damage shy. Oh, unless I boost. Okay. So this is a waste of a heal. But... No, hang on. Then I should have done it like this. I should have boosted you to shield you. And then burst you. And then kill you. Okay, you know what? I don't know if that was... What's... Oh, I have a usable die. Well, it's got to be the fanatic. No, it can actually be the imp. Oh, well, I might as well save the alloy. It doesn't save the alloy. Oh, the alloy's dying. Why is the alloy dying? I thought I saved everybody. I didn't save everybody. All right, well, we'll do this imp to save a bunch of damage on the collector, I guess. Yeah. And we're just gonna let the alloy bite it. That's probably dumb, but I'm hoping that's the only one who dies. Oh, they just die right now. Oh, right. I knew they were dying. Okay. Now the glacier's being threatened. All right. When in doubt, take mana. Nothing else for us to do here. Okay. So let's see if we can... Well, we can definitely save you. That's good. Good to know that we can at the very least save you. And I suppose we'll just save you then. And then, actually I don't need to do that because I can do this to kill the imp attacking you. And then we'll burst and then you're gonna die. Okay, so the alloy really needs that bone charm. Come on, Boris, play the game right. And we've got my favorite, the bard. Well, the bard has cantrips and rerolls. The rerolls don't do that much when you can't lock dice. I just love the bard so much. The cleric's probably the best choice here. This is a really good spell. Cleansing on a cleave is really good. Cleanse die, and then of course the mana for some versatility. But let's get the bard. I just love the bard. All right, so you are still gonna keep the bone charm, and we're off. Okay, 2 people are dying. Seems fine. Seems fine. Seems fine. All right, now do I want this shield? Probably not. What are you? You have some weird thing. Self shield. Shield myself. No, that your special ability. Ah, yes. Unused shields are retained. So you really need to get this thing down, or it gets out of control. Let's poison the golem, and then everything else will just have to be what it is. Okay, well, I think the bard is surviving. So you're the focus triple damage thing. Okay, let's try it, everyone. Oh, no, I can't, because I think what's going to happen is, yeah, the golem will die in 2 turns. Oh, it's already tripled? Interesting. Because I guess like the cantrip counted or something. Interesting, but I don't think I can focus because none of these things target an enemy. Tragically. Oh, I mean, I could of course do this. What does that do? Yeah, that did 6 because it doubled and tripled. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Get this done sooner. Although it doesn't really get it done that much sooner because the poison will kill it next round. Yeah, I'd rather just eat the golem's attacks and let the poison do its work. So, instead, we'll save the bard. Hang on, that was a waste of a shield. Hang on, still a waste of a shield. Yeah. Oh, we have a problem with this rogue. What's going on with that rogue? Who's attacking the rogue? Bones? Fine, let's get aggressive here. Let's chill the bones. Maybe I should have chilled the carrier, but then the rogue would have died. Because this carrier is also hitting it. Hold on, I want to take a look at that. I want to take a look at that because we can chill the poison, which is a better thing to chill. Do I get a save this way? No, it's just too much damage, and unfortunately, that is 1 off from a kill. Unless I poison the bones and I use this instead of poisoning the golem. No, okay. It sucks, but this is what we gotta do. So we heal, shield, you, still, oh, hang on. I need to make sure I use this right after I use the poison for the extra damage. Okay, now we do this. We heal, we shield, we chill someone attacking the rogue, doesn't matter who. Now the bard is dying of poison next time, but the bard has an else ability which does a cleanse that can be used to save the bard potentially. The bard is just dying of poison, and I think what I'll do here is just keep the collector. This saves the collector. So collector, save yourself. We'll reroll and finish off the bones. The bard can get healed. Shield, that's the only place that a shield matters. Well, there was also that, I guess. And then we'll just keep on working on this carrier. Gotta say, I really have never managed to use this flare. Because I took the Fae. The Fae doesn't produce that much mana, neither does the Glacia, so it's hard for me to get up the 4 mana for the flare. Okay, I'd like to just kill them this turn, but this is a lot of damage. I don't know how possible that is. If I do this, will that work? Maybe if I were to boost it, but I can't guarantee it. All right, we'll take this because that kills the carrier. And then we'll just have to roll with the rest of it. Okay, you got Death Wish. That's actually quite handy because we can do that, that, and that. All right, Graph. I love this one, and I think we're going to be taking it. Okay, so I'll talk about this one. +1 pip to all sides with exactly 3. It's actually a good item. In this particular case, I have none of those, but it's a good item in general. However, I'm a huge fan of this. So what this does with the Bard is it makes it so that now the Bard has an all-team shield 1 and cleanse, which is very strong. Let's move this to the Fae because the Fae has the fewest HP. And unfortunately, you know, I can't lock dice, but if I do roll that shield, I'm more inclined to keep it. Okay, so I don't have any way of dealing 4 damage, unfortunately. I don't think in my party. So this zombie is going to have to be fought fairly. Do I keep this? I think what I'm going to do is keep the 2 damage growth. So that next time I get it, it can be 3. Got a reroll, which is fine. We got some cantrips. Okay, so everyone's living for the moment. I am going to put poison on this ghost. Seems an efficient way to deal with the invincibility. No one has any missing HP. We'll protect the collector who's getting hit real bad. You know what? Let's actually chill this zombie. It just saves so much damage. And then we'll whack it because the ghost is invincible. One thing to keep an eye on, if I can get Flare, it one-shots this whiz. But it's hard to get up to 4 mana with these 2 low mana classes. And of course, not being able to lock in my dice. All right, there's nothing here I really want, so we'll just pass. This is not that helpful. It doesn't really save the rogue. I'd rather re-roll the rogue to try to get that shadow thing, which I just actually got. Okay, great. So now the rogue is saved. And, aha, we can one-shot this zombie by boosting the collector. So that's 4 damage. And now nothing is happening because dodging and you're just summoning skeletons. I actually don't really mind it. It's weird, but I don't really have a problem. I don't have anything to use this on, unfortunately. I don't have a problem with summoning skeletons because the skeletons do splash damage when they die, and you can use that splash damage to stun and eventually kill the whiz. Not that this fight is a, you know, cakewalk by any means. We're still up against it, but... Okay, my growth gamble has paid off. We ended up rolling that a bunch of times, so now it's actually doing 4 damage flat, which means I can kill this bones, and if I could kill this bones, I would stun the whiz, which is a little tricky. Oh, and then the rogue dies. Is that the way to go? There is an alternative. I could kill the ghost. What if I just kill the ghost? I know it's a waste of damage, but let's just see. Oh, the rogue and the Fae are still dying. It's a little weird. Okay, surely I shouldn't be using 4 damage to do this, right? Surely. Let's burst that. Okay, now we do this. And we have a shield, so I might as well use the shield. We do that. We do that. We're almost there. We're almost there. And then this, right? Hey, everything's great. Okay. I have a usable die remaining. Well, how lovely. Thanks, game, for letting me know about that. Oh, you ran away. That's great. Okay, so Dancer with the re-rolling might be a good play. The Prophet, though, I like a lot. Heal 3 rescue, heal 5, and it goes up the max HP. Heal 1 to allies and regen, although I don't get that much mana. I like the idea of getting this for just having more mana. The Dancer's got some cool stuff, but I am finding I really want more mana, and this doubles the mana generation from my Fae. So we'll try this. So Lich summons bones, bunch of bones, and petrifies, and is in the back, but you just focus on the bones, and then you're fine. So here, I don't think anything really makes that much sense. I would poison the Lich if I could, but that's not really an option. I'm gonna keep this so that the Prophet doesn't get as badly petrified. Another option would have been to keep that growth side. All right, so we are going to do that. This does nothing, unfortunately, because no one's damaged. So let's go ahead and attack the bones here. And then get to work on these bones. And you, unfortunately, have nothing to do. Only one side is petrified because of my cleanse. You're summoning more bones. It's fine. We'll just focus on the bones. This is... I don't know if I want to keep that necessarily. Okay, what I'm gonna do is keep 2 mana. Mana seems like a good thing. Okay, these cantrips could potentially be useful, though at the moment, yes, right here I can get an efficient kill on that one. Okay. So I can't flare still, unfortunately. I guess we'll just finish off one of these bones. I might as well burst this bones, right? To save 3 HP off the glacier. A lot of times in these types of fights where there's an enemy like summoning things, it's a real pressure like, oh, do I kill that or do I go for something else? But in this fight, I find it's fine to just let that thing do its job. Like, I would rather the Lich summon more bones than like do its devastating attacks. Hey, we got tripled. Okay, great, we'll just do that then. And summon some bones. Honestly, this fight is like one of the easiest fights I've had in a while. I don't mind it. I could do a little bit of optimization. We should actually just chill this Lich so it doesn't summon any more bones. It still, of course, summoned one for these plus breakpoints. They summon a bone, or it summons a bone every time you get its HP that down. Okay, so this is an easy counter. 1 damage all enemies weaken, and then we go nope, and now nothing happens. So that's fine. I'm willing to accept everything else being random in exchange for the Lich just doing nothing this turn. Okay, a little awkward. Didn't get the best roll, unfortunately. This is a bit of a waste. Well, okay, I could actually burst this bone, which is also a bit of a waste. But then I get to use my growth on the Lich where it matters. Oh, that didn't make any difference. Either way, it was waste. Okay, it's fine. Should we flare? Might as well flare. Well then, could I use the growth on the bones that pops out? No, because then if I hadn't damaged it, it wouldn't have happened. Okay, never mind. Anyway, this is fine. This is totally fine. We got this again if we kill this bones and get a weaken, or my all-team cleanse if we counter it. Neither of those things has come up. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't, and it didn't. Okay, well, no, I think I need to actually burst the bones, and then this does double damage. Oh, there's another bones that popped out. Oops. Because of the splash damage. Ah, crap. I can't actually kill this one, and I was hoping to do 4 damage to the Lich. Okay. Well, then this makes more sense, because then we have the higher damaging attack coming out afterwards. And I suppose I'll... Oh, it's not doing anything. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point in doing anything now. Now, all my pips are weakened by 1, and I have a lot of sides with 1. The Bard is completely useless now, unfortunately. You know, I'll keep it damaged. I don't think there's that much I can really... Oh, no, hang on. Glacia has that weakened side. I could try to roll that because it can't get changed. Okay, well, didn't do a whole lot, but all right, so we do that. And we do that. This doesn't get tripled. I guess it's because it's considered to have a 1. Okay, well, it's... Oh, hold on. I thought Flare was a... I really thought Flare was a ranged attack. I was incorrect. Okay, well, we're going to burst the bones. You're not quite dead, and I don't quite have enough mana for a Flare. That's really sad. But we should be able to... Oh, it ran away. Okay, we should be fine. All right, what the hell? I haven't seen this. Add all keywords from the left side to the top and bottom sides and replace the left side with blank. Well, that's interesting. Really interesting. Okay, what the hell? All keywords from the left side to the top and bottom and replace it with a blank so that these can become cruel. Oh, wow. These could become cantrips. So I have a cantrip all-team cleanse shield in exchange for not having this. Oh my god, that's idiotic. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. I'm tempted by doing it. What is this? +1 pip to the middle. Well, it's definitely the safe choice. Actually, also good on the Bard, because then I get 2 rerolls. But for this team, extra rerolls aren't as good, because, I mean, obviously I have 2 characters with cantrips, so rerolling more means I can hit the cantrips more often. But the thing is that that's all it is. That's always good, but that's all it is here, because well, the other value of getting more rerolls is that you can, like, fish for the dice you want and lock in a really good die, but I can't lock in more than 1 die, so that's not as good. We're doing the crazy. We're doing the crazy. So this bone can just move, and then I think it's like, it's like this. There is another way, by the way. I could combo it with the stasis thing. Then I don't have the cleanse. But I do have a cantrip shield 1 to everyone. That's not impressive without the cleanse, though. I could do single use and weaken. Oh, but that would not work because these aren't aggressive. There's the rescue, there's the cruel. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with this. So I have a cantrip, cleanse all, shield all. That seems pretty good. It's a good support thing. Now I need some damage to actually kill stuff. I might get in trouble because I don't have enough of that in my life. Should I keep this? It's just 2 mana. But, oh yeah, I actually wouldn't mind the 5 health on that. This is just 2 damage. There's nothing super impressive here. I guess I could keep 2 mana. It's your best mana side. Fine, we'll keep your mana. And everything else we'll just roll. More rolls! There it is. Oh dear. Oh god, that's bad. Well, okay. So why are you dying, Rogue? Why are you dying so hard? I mean, I can save the Bard with this else thing, and I can get the Rogue down a little bit. What is hurting you, the Sniper? And the other Sniper. Oh, I don't have any way of dealing with these Snipers. They're in the back, and I can't target them. Okay, the Rogue's just dying here. That's rough. At least the Rogue has the bone. Okay, so it'd be nice to kill this War Chief. Can I kill the War Chief? Just barely. Okay, let me just, I'm pretty sure the Rogue is still dead. Pretty sure the Rogue is still dead. But, just in case I miscalculated. Yeah, the Rogue is still dead. Even if I use both elses on the Rogue still dies with exactly lethal. Okay, so we protect the Bard and the Prophet. I guess I'll put both of them on the Bard so that if the Prophet gets a heal, the Prophet can heal itself. Okay, so the Rogue is not coming back with a penalty, but my main concern is just actually winning this fight. So what are we doing here? Well, the nice thing about the Caw is the Caw goes to the back row after getting hit. So I can actually access these snipers. Let's keep the damage. Got a cantrip shield there. Cantrip shield. Another cantrip shield. And I can actually use it. Okay, this is great. Everyone's in pretty good shape. Prophet can heal, get some mana. Let's protect the Bard some more. And... well, I have access to the Sniper, but I'm 1 mana shy of actually being able to hit it with a flare. So we're gonna just keep the mana, I suppose, and just rejoice in the fact that no one died. And then I hope I can do better next time. Okay, we got 3 damage. That'll kill a Sniper. I just need any sort of damage on the Caw, and I can one-shot a Sniper with my Collector. Have to keep re-rolling because of my incredible curse. Okay, so we need to hurt the Caw, which means I have to burst it, unfortunately. And now I need to hit either one of these. They're both targeting my Prophet. I can finally do a flare. Oh, yay. Bah. Okay, is this enough to kill? It's actually not, but let's do this, and you know, if I can get 1 damage, I'm fine. I didn't exactly get, oh no, I did, I got the burst, okay, good. I mean, it was fine, no one was dying, I had another turn. Okay, all things considered, it's fine. No one is at half HP, so that's a win, right? Okay, so, Ace, what are you? Target ally 1 boost, deplete. Boost and deplete. So it costs 1 more mana each time it's cast, and you can just initially pay a mana to give an ally a boost. There's a lot of different synergies with this. I could make it so that my Bard gives everyone 2 shield, 2 cleanse. I could make this deal 2 poison. Yeah, I mean, this could be a 2 damage cleave. There's some interesting stuff with that. And then what is this? 3 mana trio times 3 if this is the same pips. This is kind of crazy because well, I'm never gonna play 2 3-sided dice in a row, but for example, this could be 6 mana. Nah, 4 mana. All I have to do is play a single 2-pip die beforehand. How many 2-pip dice do I have? A decent number, though it's hard to make that a combo. Because like if I lock it, then I'm at the mercy of the dice since I have to keep re-rolling. I'm gonna just grab the Venom. This is a stupid thing, but these are just so good. 2 damage range poison. You can hit somebody that has negative effects on hit and poison them without being hit yourself. And there's a cleanse here randomly. All right, we'll take the Venom. Okay, I guess I'll keep the bone on the Venom for good luck. Okay, we're summoning a demon here. Or no, summoning an imp. Bard is dying. What do we do here? Keep the mana? I think I'm gonna roll. This is good. I'm gonna keep that. That stops the imp summoning. Okay, this is unfortunately not what I wanted. I don't want 1 damage poison plague. Oh wait, no, hold on. I thought this was the thing that makes everybody poisoned. This is not that. It's plague, which there is a keyword that does it to everybody, but that's not it. Plague just means +1 pip for each poison on all characters. Okay, so right now there's no poison anywhere, but that's fine. I will poison you, and then hit you for 3, and we'll save the bard. Oh, I have an else? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, it was a little hard, but luckily the demon did nothing. I just need 2 damage to kill the blind. This 3 thing is a problem for all of my 2s. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll stop the summoning of the imp. I would have loved to keep this heal. Unfortunately, I cannot. Oh my god. Can I use the done rolling button? Oh my god. Is this something I've just been missing this whole time? Can I use the done rolling button? Or is that prevented because of the thing? Oh man, oh man. Okay, let's do this. God, we're so close to saving everybody. I think I can, right? Because I can else 1 and then do chill to save the other. If I could have done more damage. Okay, we'll stun the Colossus's next thing. So this is gonna get stunned. This isn't as bad as it looks, although the bats are killing everybody. Okay, that actually saved us. Should I keep a heal? No, I don't need to keep the heal because we're fine, thanks to that shield. I just, yeah, we'll put some poison on the Cyclops, and let everything else roll. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can do done rolling. You can! I didn't know! Okay, so that is actually a way to get around that curse because it means that you can lock. Oh my god. You can lock it. No, this doesn't do anything, but that doesn't do anything either. But yeah, you can, if you get like a really good die that you're happy with after you already locked your 1 that you're allowed, you can just click done rolling and lock them all. That is gigantic. Okay, so we need to kill the Cyclops, and you are gonna summon an imp unless I find the weakened side on my Glacia. So I will fish for it. Okay, no one's dying here. I guess I'll just, this just kills it, right? Because it's 4 damage and 4 poison. Now this last thing, it has to, the damage has to come from a die. So you have to use a die for this. The poison will not kill this demon. I have to commit a die to killing it, but the imp shouldn't be a big deal. Well, unless it does that. Okay, that's actually a little bit of a deal. Awkward. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this just in case because I do need a die that deals damage to kill this demon. Okay, we got lucky. We found this. So now we can do that. And hold on, not the correct order. We do that, then that, and then we can burst this imp. Metal studs, +1 pip to all shield. Oh my god, this is be such a combo. Okay, so +1 pip to all shield sides would mean that my bard, I'm out of room, so I can't equip it, but it would be so cool because it would basically mean that this is now a 2 cleanse, 2 shield on everything. I either have to get rid of the cleanse or I have to get rid of the cantrip on that. There are other combos. I could put it on the Glacia. This will be 2 shield, 2 mana. It's probably what I would do. What is this? Charged in single use. Charged +1 pip for each mana, and then single use only 1 time. Okay, so I could get like really big poison off if I have mana. That's an idea. I don't want tier 4 items. I do want a good tier 7 item. We'll take this. We'll put the flare on someone else, and then we'll do this. It's a little bit timid, but you know, it increases my mana generation and my shielding. I could get rid of the cantrip on these and just make them be 2 shield, 2 cleanse, but I think I prefer the cantrip. Okay, we got 2 alphas, 3 alphas. Oh Jesus. All right, well, let's keep a basic strategy here. We'll see if I can find my weaken side to cancel the summoning. And hope for the best. Didn't find it. Got some mana, at least. So, it's awkward. I probably want to... I mean, I could chill this to stop the wolf from coming out. It seems a little weird letting this... Oh, no, the poison's not happening because of this. This cleansed away the poison from the carrier. All right, yeah, we'll stop the wolf. And, I mean, I guess I'll keep going for this alpha. You want to try to focus fire if possible. And since I chilled that one, I might as well start that one. If these alphas roll a lot of the summons, it could get out of control. Okay, so we got 2 people dying. Got the cleanse, that's helpful. I'm gonna keep this, 3 damage. Seems, actually, no, I think 2 shield and 2 mana is better than 3 damage. This is a thing. I could actually click done rolling, keep 2 else's and this, but I actually can't triple that. I can focus it. No, let's just roll. Okay, well, this is not a very good situation. So we can at least save the prophet. This is the only one that can heal. We cleanse the poison here, and I guess we'll just protect the prophet a bit there, and then we just have a damage. Ugh. Well, there's a flare here. I actually saved up all this mana. Okay, so we'll flare this alpha to use the mana, and then if I could kill it with a burst, I would, but unfortunately, I'm 1 mana shy, or 1 damage shy. Okay, so everyone's kind of really damaged. We have 2 alphas that are almost at full health. This carrier, at least, is slowly dying. Prophet and Glacia are dying. Oh boy. Okay. 2 heal, 2 mana, is that what we keep? Help try to keep these people alive? I mean, they're equivalent, 2 shield. But if I find the weaken on this, I can use it on that alpha. Okay, we'll try it this way. I mean, I'm also, obviously I like the venom there. That would also have been nice. Ugh. Oh, okay, we got a reroll. I'm not sure that's any better. Okay, well, let's see. So you have 3 damage. Let's kill the alpha. And then we're all not dying. Okay, fine. Let's heal you because you're the lowest. And then we've got this situation. Else, I guess, on you. I could soothe to add some regeneration, but I don't know if I want to go that route because these 2 are, well, they'll soothe back some HP. The other option, of course, I could flare an alpha to just do a bunch of damage to it. God, is playing the long game smart? I mean, there's this carrier who's slowly dying, so there is some sense in letting everybody heal a bit. That could be a mistake. It might have been more precise to just 5 damage flare the alpha. I just would have been more tempted by that if this alpha were at anything less than full HP. Okay, so they're not summoning, but they are chomping real hard. Prophet is here, getting hurt. Do I want to use this? I think I want to use this to get to work on one of these alphas. I could keep this. Get some extra mana. This is a little weak. This does save the prophet. All right, we'll go for the roll. Okay, so this is nice. You get to do it twice because of the rescue. Okay, so these are all pretty easy choices. Now we put some poison on the alpha. Let's do it here so the carrier dies this turn. And then we can pass. Oh, else. Hey, thanks, game. Okay, we'll protect you. I like to try to keep it, you know, so that one character's close to high and the other one's more damaged, so that if there's healing, the healing is less likely to get wasted. Okay, this is actually not bad. The venom looks okay to me. If there were a summon, I would keep this. As it is, I think I'll just keep the 2 mana, 2 healing. Save the venom. And this is a fine roll. I'm just gonna be done. I did not realize, man, you get around that curse with the done rolling button. That is so cool. It's the little discoveries that make this game so special. Okay, I wanna try to make sure everyone's a bit damaged so that the regeneration I got from my soothe actually does something. Okay, so let's say I flare this alpha. What are we at? There? Okay, so we can do this so it dies after chomping. And we'll put poison on this one. Do I need to let this chomp happen? It's not a big deal, it's only 3 net HP. Yeah, I'll just let the chomp happen and we'll save the mana. By saving the mana, I dramatically increase my odds of being able to do another flare in the next combat round. Okay, this is good. It's not doing anything at the moment, and I don't mind it summoning when there aren't like 3 other full HP enemies on the field. All right, this is all kind of underwhelming, so we'll pass. 2 mana, 2 shield is fine. But we'll take another roll. There we go. That's 4 damage. I like that a lot. Could have tried to go for the weaken, but I'm honestly not that afraid of it. So at this point, we can just do this. No one's taking any damage, so we can just put more poison on this alpha. And there's actually no reason to even burst this wolf. Because... oh, now there is, because I have the extra mana. Okay, so I'll burst it. It wasn't doing any damage. I guess maybe, was there a way to kill that alpha before it's summoned? That would have been worth investigating if I was trying to really play optimally. Okay, let's reroll. 5 damage. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so we do this. And then bip, bop-a-lula, ba-wop-dap-doo. Okay, well, we got some weird stuff going on here. So the Stoic is a great class, love this class, but I just have an irrational love affair with the Bard. And I'm concerned that if I get rid of the Bard, it's actually not gonna help me. So I do have this item that is not on the Bard. Where is it? Trio to the right. Oh, I forgot I even had that. +1 pip to all shield, self-shield sides. Well, 5 of these sides are shield sides. It's this thing. Redirecting all damage, and you have 15 HP, so you can do this a lot of the time. And then they all would have +1s, as would the damage and the heal, but then or the shield. But I would lose the ability to, you know, have this cleansing on everybody. The Ghast I'm not a super big fan of, because the problem with the Ghast is this side right here. I don't have a character that prevents death, so this is basically an unusable side. So I would just have these 2 weakened sides and worse mana than I do now. And if I take a random one, if you take a random one, you can't skip. Like, you're forced to just take it. So if I get a random thing, it might make me lose the Bard. You know what, I'm gonna roll for it. I hope I get a random not gray. I hope I get a random blue. The safer plan here might be just to skip, but we'll try this. All right, we got the Weaver, which I'm very happy with. So the Weaver has tons of mana. This thing is a really cool spell. It lets you get things like this Archer, for example, that would otherwise be inaccessible. This thing is charged, so the more mana you have, the more mana it gains. I am really happy with that. That was maybe a bad chance to take, but I took it and it worked out okay. So now we need to put somebody on this, which is a little awkward because the Bard is the one that has the most shield sides, but I'm doing my little wombo combo here. So it's just gonna be, I guess, yeah, the only one with any shield sides is you. So it just makes that +1. It's honestly pretty bad. Now, this, unfortunately, unfortunately, this is not useful anywhere anymore. I mean, I could, like, put it here, and then if I get weakened, this thing is still good. Yeah, that's a problem. I am gonna miss those 2 shield, 2 mana sides, that's for sure. Okay, so here we're gonna keep this because that kills the Archer. This would let me save you. If I roll and I don't find something to save the Weaver, I could end up being in a lot of trouble. But then again, I'm gonna roll. Okay, well, that's actually great. Boop, and then nothing bad happens. I don't have anyone to heal, but we'll just get mana. Someone needs to save themselves from being poisoned. We'll kill this Archer. Actually, the Archer, this is not a sniper. This is just an Archer. No, I think the correct thing is let the Archer do its thing, and we'll put poison on the slate. Let's get this slate down. I really hope the Bard rolls Cleanse, because everyone's, well, 2 people are poisoned, and so getting to cleanse that would be nice. All right, we didn't get it. We got this again. Does this help that much? I don't think this actually helps that much. I'm just gonna keep rolling, trying to find the shields. Although, what am I rolling for exactly? That's the question. If I'm not keeping this, like if I'm not keeping anything, I might as well keep something good. I do have an extra reroll. If I had only 1, I would have kept that thing. Okay, this is good. Let's keep 3 mana. 3 mana is fine. And then we got this, which is actually a lot of poison. Okay, so first things first, let's save the bard. And let's try to save the prophet. So we're gonna crush to kill the archer. Prophet's still dying. Let's mega poison the troll king. It's only 2? Wait, why does this say 4? Plus 4 damage. 4 damage, 3 poison. Also inflicts, oh right, because the troll king has 2 built-in regeneration minus, so 4 minus 2. 4 poison minus 2 regen cancels out the 2 poison. Okay, got it. And now, I think if I kill the slate, then the prophet lives, yes? Nope, prophet's still dead. So, oh, but a burst isn't gonna save this either. Would a soothe save you? Ah, not quite. Hang on. Okay. What if I did this? If I do this here, I don't need to kill this archer. This archer's shooting the weaver. That's not a big deal. So what if we get that on? What if we soothe? And now the bard can just save himself. We are going to just tap the slate so it dies to poison, and then we can save the mana. Well, the question is, why would I save the mana? Yeah, I'm gonna save the mana. So my thinking here is that I really don't care about that damage. I'm soothed, so I'm regenerating. I can always use the crush on the archer next time, and all I've lost for the trouble is I took 2 damage on the weaver, which I'm fine with. Okay, I am going to keep this heal because it saves one of these 2, and I'm hoping that the other one can save themselves. This is 3 mana. Oh, I can't keep it. Do I want to be done rolling? No, because I had the reroll side there, which is awkward. This is mega poison. If I click done rolling, can I save everybody? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna mega poison the troll king. This is a little bit unfortunate, it doesn't really do anything, but I can do this to save you, and then I can do this to save you, and then after I hit you, I don't die, you do die, and then the archer is gonna run. Yeah, you better run. Okay, so what do we got here? Fierce, target flees if they have N or less HP after. I don't get why this is a tier 8 item, and I know that I'm missing something, but I just don't get it. If they have that little HP, less HP than the number of pips on one of your dice, it's like they're not that much trouble. Poison to top and bottom. What do we got here? Well, this obviously is not good. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. But this already has poison, so it'd be the collector. We got a, what is this? 2 damage growing poison. Okay, fine. So we'll put this. Oh, this. No one has anything on the rightmost side. Fine. Oh no, I could take a random. Okay, I'll take a random one. It's just nothing impressive, so we'll take a random one. Vulnerable. Target takes plus N damage from dice and abilities this turn. Okay, maybe. This trio thing is just not that impressive. I don't care about this having trio. So, yeah, you're the only one who can use this shield except for the bard, but unfortunately the bard doesn't have enough room, and I still don't want to get rid of the cantrip or the cleanse. Now, I could actually take the cleanse off in some fights. Like, if I see that no one's doing anything, like you could check the enemy things, but like this would be a really nice thing to cleanse away, and this thing has the pain, which is good to cleanse away. But like theoretically, if no enemy is inflicting stuff I care about cleansing, then I should probably replace that with this thing to make these do an extra shield. But anyway, this does nothing. No one has anything on the rightmost side. So I'm gonna pause here for just a second, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, let's continue. So this is a pretty tough fight. The Hydra and Troll, you know, both hit pretty hard. The Wisp is a nuisance. 5 HP is not much by this point, but it's worth noting that the Wisp does have some very annoying sides. They can summon bones, they can inflict pain, making your next turns die damage you. This one is fine. It just increases the HP by 3 and also heals for 3, so I'm actually pretty happy it rolled it. And then the Hydra, you might remember, is a monster that if you hit it 5 times in a single turn, it dies. So it's worth looking for an opportunity to do that as soon as possible. I like to do it sometimes on the second turn because you can save up burst mana from the first turn and get like a couple of your hits from the burst. I'll look for opportunities if possible. Like this right here is a burst. This is 2 mana, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But then if the bard isn't doing damage, which the bard doesn't, then it's gonna be a problem. Okay, so we're gonna try to ignore the Hydra for now and see if we can save the Collector. That's tough because the Collector is just currently dying off of max HP. Even a burst wouldn't quite get me there. Is there any other way of doing this? Yeah, not sure. Well, let's not pass up on the poison. That's about the best thing we can hope to get from Venom. And anything better than 2 mana? Well, yes. It would be nice to get the 5 health side, because that would actually save my Collector. For you, you've got a Death Wish side. Okay, well, we'll re-roll that then. Oh, right, because we have no choice. Yes. So do I want to be done rolling, giving a blank here? It would give a shield to the Collector, and the Collector got that. Okay, yeah, we're going to done rolling there and call it good like this. So, let's get the mana. Let's else up right here. And now the Collector's gonna, well, the Collector actually was already alive because of the 3 shields. So is there a place that I want to use this vulnerability? It doesn't quite exactly work here. So it's really just 3 damage and that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the Wisp. And then we're gonna Crush to finish the Wisp off. It was a little bit inefficient, but I really want the poison on this troll to counteract the regeneration, and then we'll just get extra mana and call it a day. Luckily the troll wasn't actually hitting the Collector with that cleave, otherwise that would have been very uncomfortable. Okay, so now we have a mana left over, so we could try to do the thing. What is the troll doing? The troll's killing the Collector and the bard, which is a little bit frustrating because it might make it difficult for me to just go full bore on the Hydra. Okay, well, healing and mana seems good when everyone's dying. This is just damage. I could try to roll for the heal. Oh, right, I can't. I have to keep re-rolling, right? I keep forgetting about that. Okay, well, let's see if we get like a good roll here. This is actually all right. It saves the Collector and the Weaver, and then I can save the bard. Okay, we're gonna be done rolling here. So do we kill the Hydra here? We have 5 mana, so 1, 2 from the mana, 3, 4. I don't remember if poison counts as damage or not. Okay, so we'll do that, this, because the Collector's saving themselves, and then we'll just womp on the troll. So this 1, and now it's vulnerable for 3, so everything that hits the troll hits 3 harder. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, I guess we can just Crush to kill the troll. I might have misused my shields here. Oh, but since the Hydra's attacking the Weaver who dodged, we're fine. Okay, great. Now we can just try to hit it 5 times and there's nothing else to worry about. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I could get the mana side on that, oh right, I can only keep 1 die. Okay, I guess we're going to just take this heart then to save one of these 2, and then just hope for a good thing. Okay, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not ever quite getting there. Although I will just, I guess, grab that. Oh right, we can't. Okay, maybe I should have actually locked it in right there. All right, you know what? Fine, we'll just lock it in. All right, so save the bard. Heal up the Prophet a bit. We'll do pop. I got a feeling that we are just gonna kill this thing the old-fashioned way. So it's vulnerable by 3. So these bursts are hitting real hard. Okay, well, sometimes you just gotta kill the Hydra fairly. All right, the Barbarian's a really weird character. So all these sides are pain. I don't exactly know how you're supposed to take all that damage without dying. Obviously, there isn't, okay, not obviously. There is one item that says I don't take damage on my turn. I pretty much only take the Barbarian if I have that item. On the other hand, we have the Paladin though, and this just sucks. I am not gonna replace my Bard with these random heavy sides and a bunch of shields. So, got a bit of a problem here. I actually, like, the Collector's not a great class by any means, but I just don't see how we're gonna be taking this Bard. So again, we have this issue where I can do a random level 3 up, but if it's not the yellow one, if it's a gray one, I'm gonna be really sad about losing my Bard. So, God, is there any world where I can make this work? So 12 HP, do we have an HP item in the house? We do not. So it's just 12 HP and you're damaging yourself constantly. If you have one of those like support classes that says like character can't die this turn or like revive character, that's good. But yeah, we're just gonna skip this and hopefully get a better yellow option next time and hopefully not die on this fight. So the basilisks are tough. They turn attacking sides into stone. So without some cleansing, it's a problem. And then of course the fanatics just hit like a truck. Okay, well, do we keep this to save the bard? Feels super lame, but I don't see, I mean, taking this just seems way too ambitious. Yeah, let's make sure the bard doesn't die, and I hope I roll the cleanse. That was not it. That is not it either. Oh, good lord. All right, well, it's a tough one. So let's see here. We're going to shoot, I think, a basilisk just to get it going, because you know the longer those stick around, the more annoying it is. And then for the growth, I think we'll work on the fanatic. I'm tempted to crush these fanatics, but there's no rush on that. Look, I have an else. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna protect the bard, and the reason I'm doing that is this is a weaken effect, and I don't want the bard to be weakened. It's really devastating when the bard is weakened because all the bard's sides are one and it turns off everything. So actually, I'm really glad that I had the else there because that really saved my bacon. Okay, so we have 2 people dying, which honestly could be a lot worse. We got the Death Wish for 4 damage. Is that worth it? I mean, certainly that's good, but I think I'm gonna take this just to save the bard, and I'm hoping the collector can roll the self healing thing. Now this would be really tempting, 3 poison. The problem is the rest of this is junk. Well, I mean, no one dies with this, so I could take it. It's not impossible. Hitting a basilisk with this kind of sucks because then it gets all grayed out. Oh, but then I can cleanse it off. Nah, I'm gonna roll. I think we gotta try to go for something better. Well, it's not that much better, but okay. So we can now save, well, let me see if I kill anybody here. So I could put poison on the other basilisk. Get that going. Save the collector. The bard is about to be down to like nothing, so we're going to put a precautionary thing on the bard. And this is gonna get, this is a very annoying one. This is gonna get put to stone, right? Even if I hit a fanatic with it. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, we got a cleanse at some point, didn't we? Okay, so I can actually target a basilisk and not worry about it turning to stone. Which one do I wanna hit? It's actually equivalent. All right, so we'll do that. And now a crush kills both of these fanatics. They still both get to attack. Oh wait, that actually, hold on. That, no, if you hit 2 basilisks with it. Okay, okay. So then there's 1 cleanse. I don't care about that side though. Let's see, if I crush, both fanatics will die after this. Do I care about each basilisk having 1 more damage? I mean, sure, fine. Oh, especially because I get to else it now. Oh no, I don't get to else it now, but if I roll it, I can else with it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna call it here. I could have crushed again, and it would have killed that one without doing its attack, so I might pay the price for my greed by saving this mana. Only the bard is dying, that's incredible. All right, so we have 3 mana here, and I think that's pretty good, because that's an extra crush. Crush is a very strong spell. 3 damage to top and bottom for 3 mana is really, really good. So we're just gonna see, do I wanna keep this? Nah, let's just roll it. Can always get more cantrips. We got this, which will actually save the bard. Of course, the bard didn't get anything good, but this is fine. The reason is I already rolled the universal cleanse shield, so everybody can hit the basilisk, and the turning to stone thing gets cleansed off. So we rescue, let's do you again, get the mana, crush, crush. Oh, that was completely an irrelevant amount of thinking. Ah, the dumbbell, a very fun one. So any side with 4 more pips gets +4 pips. This is outrageous, just absolutely insane if you have anything to go with it. Unfortunately, I don't. It's just these 2 things. I don't have any attacks or anything that do that. So let's take a look at what this is. Gain the effects of all tier 6 to 8 items on other heroes. Oh Lord, all right, well, let's look at what I got. So this is +1 pip to all shield, self-shield. So this would work on the bard, but again, it would require, oh my god, wait a minute. What tier are these? This is 5 and this is 6. This is 6 to 8. Oh my god, sorry, we're gonna have to do some thinking. So I could put this on someone else add keywords from the left side to the top and bottom side. So like, for example, this has the keyword charge, so it would make these give even more mana. What else could it do? I could get plague, +1 pip for each poison on all characters. Oh, this is, okay, so I could do something like this. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Oh, replace the left side with blank. Okay, so I lose this actual thing, but then these become, I don't think that's even a really good trade-off, honestly. These become plague, but I lose that attack. Okay, so let's say I do this, and then I put the thing on the bard, so the bard would also get it. Do I have any other 7 or 8 items? Right, so the +1 to all shield. Would that actually work? It would. Oh my god. So that would mean that this, and this all get +1. You know what, we're just taking it. It's happening. This is the time for the Emerald Mirror. Okay, so now the bard has this item, so it still does the thing. The bard also has, what is that? As a tier 8, vulnerable to the top and bottom. No! Oh no, that's bad. Because that would mean that these shields make my own team vulnerable. Yeah, that's very, very bad. So that means I actually can't use this item, which does kind of suck that the collector doesn't get it, but I think we have to just take it off. And +1 pip to all shield, self-shield sides. Okay, so we basically got an extra item on the bard. So now these cleanse and shield everyone for 2, and this is a cantrip shield for 2 as well. And unfortunately now the collector doesn't have the vulnerable thing anymore, which, you know, might matter, but I think taking it off is worth it. And is there a better place to put this item? So this would, on the prophet, it would make it so that these, oh, interesting. Hang on, wait a minute. Hold on. It would make it, this thing has stasis, so it cannot change. Because of this. So if I put this on, and then this thing stays, and these have rescue. Although what I could do is I could actually put stasis on this. But okay, so this side cannot change. It's +0 mana, and then there's an ability that gives it +1 for each stored mana, but does that count as a change or not? All right, I'm gonna do it for science. I don't think that should count as a change. The side, is the side changing? I don't know. But yeah, we'll try it this way. So now these have charged, so they add more mana than usual. This I can't equip. This does nothing because everyone's right side is blank. Oh, except for you! Oh yes, this is trio now. And then we still need our flare spell that we never cast. Okay, well, let's take it for a spin, shall we? Crush is really good here. Crush kills 2 snipers, so if I can get 3 mana, that would be terrific. This is not it. That's 2 mana. Do I want to keep? Yeah, I want to keep this. This will not kill a, it won't kill a sniper right away, but it will kill it, you know, in a turn. There it is, we got the 3 mana. It does not combo off itself, but let's crush first. Blorp, okay, everyone's alive. Now, I think the obvious move is just to do that, get rid of that sniper, and then we'll protect our most damaged people. So let's do this, and the bard should save themselves a bit, and let's grow the wisp a tad, and call this a day. Okay, so the wisp inflicted pain, so the collector's gonna hurt themselves. Now, I'd love to find my cleanse, please. There's the cleanse. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, we're gonna use the other one of these, and with this, that's actually very strong, because that would actually add 5 mana now. The question is, am I willing to be done rolling to do this? Yeah, no one's dying, why not? So we heal, we get 3 mana. Oh my god, it copied the stasis. And apparently stasis does counter charged. Well, now we know, everybody. Now we know. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And I suppose we'll tap the mana side of the wisp. That's dumb. Nope. Let's just crush. And then is there a point to this? Taking 2 damage to do 1 damage? That seems stupid. We'll just pass. Okay, gotta stop that stasis thing. It doesn't fly. There is No value in it. And no one's dying. I'll just put more poison on. Actually, is this over? It's over. Yeah, it's over. We'll just be done. Because you can do this. And then this takes you down to gonna be dying. But then we can burst. Okay, we gotta remember to change our thing. Now the brawler, this is great. Love this. That's terrific. Okay, so here we're gonna have to do a little bit of work. So first of all, this stasis thing doesn't actually fly. So we're gonna take that off. This is an ice cube, so it's not being copied by the emerald. I could put this there, just for the hell of it, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know that would ever actually do anything, but I mean, I could do it like this. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Okay, so oh geez. Oh no. Okay. If I do it this way with the items like this side turns blank, but I still copy. So the ice cube's not doing anything, right? It's just not doing anything. But yeah, okay. So never mind. I thought I had a moment of inspiration. I didn't. I was just dumb. Okay, so I guess that's stupid because that would prevent it from getting an increase. Yeah, this ice cube might be doing absolutely nothing. +1 pip to all shield, self-shield. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. This is actually very good. These now do 4, which is good because they one-shot these imps, which is actually not insignificant. Now nobody has that, and then this I can't do. Okay, yeah, the brawler sort of sucks because these sides are garbage, unfortunately. But these sides are very, very, very good. And then this is okay because it does combo with the cantrip shields from the bard. All right, fight 20. Hexia is not my favorite boss. My favorite boss is definitely the dragon. That's the one I feel the most comfortable beating. Hexia is a major, major problem. So anytime you hit her, you take equal damage unless it's a ranged attack. It also damages the bottom hero anytime you use an ability. So either like the else or the spell, so you have to watch for that. Your Weaver's always gonna be dying, or whoever is at the bottom of your squad. And then some of these sides are kind of a pain. This huge petrify, summoning demons, and then just a huge amount of damage with pain. Now the good thing about the pain is at least if my bard can roll some shields, I'm fine. So strategy for this fight is pretty basic. We're just trying to kill the imps and then take out Hexia herself. So here, it's a tough one. I think, honestly, my most important thing, because the abilities hurt me, is this. Because that just kills an imp. Now, do I keep everything else? This is good. That's good. We got a bunch of mana. This is good. Am I willing to forego rolling cantrip shields? No, because I really need those cantrip shields. There is a cantrip shield. Okay, great. Now, do I want to stop here? I could use this again to give everybody 2 more shield. This is just 3 mana. I don't think it's amazing. I will roll. I certainly rue that outcome. That was horrible. This all does nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, yep, wish I'd kept it. So this imp, you're hitting there. I'll let you kill yourself against my brawler. That's fine. So we'll just kill another imp that's hitting real hard. I don't care about the poison because the poison got cleansed. And I think I'm gonna kill the one that's hitting my mage because the mage is gonna be taking damage this fight. So this does nothing, unfortunately. And now, God, wow, there's nothing. This isn't even worth using because it just hurts the Weaver when I use it. Like, it did absolutely nothing. Oh my Lord, that was terrible. Yeah, we just should have kept an earlier roll. And I hope I don't lose the fight because of it, because all we did here was we killed 2 imps and took a butt ton of damage. All right, we got the big petrify attack, Prophet's dying. Honestly, it's just the Prophet dying, so I guess I, could be worse. Do I keep this? I don't think that's worth keeping. All right, 3 mana's good. God, do I keep this? I think the healing and the mana is more important than just the mana. Oh God, that was painful. That was painful to watch. All right, we're gonna kill another imp. You're gonna heal yourself. You get 5 mana. Now again, you have to be very careful because of this ability, but I think we're gonna put on Soothe. This gives everybody some regeneration. It may be a longish, oopsie, hold on. I need to cleanse here, even though that means the Weaver takes some damage. I still need to keep cleansing. I really don't want this to be an issue. Now, of course, with the Weaver at 1 HP, it does mean that if I use any abilities, I'm gonna die. Okay, so only the Prophet's dying, that's good. This is Well, you know, I could just heal the prophet and survive, then the imp kills itself. All right, fine. Let's be a little more cautious hanging on to our rolls. Well, this is definitely not a keeper of a roll, so we'll pass. Oh my God, the worst rolls of all time. All right, so the question here is, do I hit this imp to save 8 damage on the prophet? I think so. I think that's worth it. And I am gonna, this hurts the Weaver, but I think I am going to else up Venom, because this is inflicting pain, which is a major issue. I'm actually gonna be really cautious here. We're gonna burst. Oh, that does absolutely nothing. Right, okay. So I can't else anymore because that kills the Weaver. So it's a little bit scary, but we're hopefully gonna have another else to use to save the Brawler. Can you summon a demon? Okay, thank you. I was actually really hoping I would summon a demon so I could just get a free turn to act here. Okay, so I think the most important thing, honestly, is just getting some poison going and trying to win the long game. No one's dying here. I'm just fishing for good rolls. And it's just, man, that shield was just not forthcoming. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is obviously poison Hexia, get to work on this, heal the Weaver, because the Weaver just needs it. I can actually do this dodge. It's not useless because this allows me to do abilities without hurting myself. But I don't think that there was anything I could do with that else. So demons, you know, they are paid. I'm definitely paying the price here. But only the Brawler's dying, which I'm pretty happy about. This is all, I mean, I could keep the healing, but that's off of Venom. I'd rather get damage. There's the cleanse, great. Do I keep 4 damage or do I go for mana and healing? Let's keep the damage, because we do need to work on this demon. So the way I'm gonna try to finagle this is we're gonna poison Hexia as much as possible. And we're actually just not taking any damage here. So I will get to work on this demon, and then we'll heal the Weaver because the Weaver is still my #1 healing target. Else does nothing. I don't see the point in crushing. I want to keep my mana because I'd like to get another Soothe on, actually. Getting more regeneration would let me potentially just grind Hexia out. Okay, I'm going to keep the 6 mana. That's fine. I don't think that's worth keeping. Healing and more mana could be okay, but I'm really looking to get poison. All right, didn't get poison. So let's get a bunch of mana, just a ridiculous amount of mana. Great. And I think I want to kill this demon before it summons an imp, just out of convenience sake, especially because another thing is coming. If I crush, is that enough? Not quite. I'm actually 1 damage shy. So we are gonna flare, and then this last one has to be dice damage. We're gonna do this. Okay, well, you know what? We're at full health, not taking any damage. We have 1 regeneration on. I wish I had a poison spell. I don't. I could soothe, but honestly, I don't think I need to. I think we can just get to work on Hexia. Okay, so the Weaver does take damage through the shields. And now the Hexia, I should be able to survive this. I mean, look at my team. I'm doing completely fine. Okay, well, that's not a keeper. And I could take this just to not take any damage from using abilities. And then again, I'm not using that many abilities here. Let's just, you know, do this and see what we got. That was a good roll. All right, so we can get mana, we can heal, we can pop Hexia, and let's get the demon going. I'll take this petrify hit. I'm fine with it. Oh, we have a tactic. Who are you targeting? The Weaver? Okay, so we'll else on the Weaver to cleanse some of this petrification. Oh, the demon ran away. Oh, that's terrific. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. The video is officially over, but if you want to stick around to hear some of my opinions about this curse, I think this is actually, this is my first time playing with it. I think this is a pretty good curse, honestly, if you're trying to beat the game on hard and struggling. The reason for that is that you can get around it by clicking on the done rolling button. So you're not forced to just roll till the cows come home. You can stop any time, which does allow you to lock more than 1 die at a time. And, you know, it certainly is annoying and it doesn't impact the whole run, but I find that the curses, in my very limited experience, that impact the whole run are not as devastating as the ones that, like, you get nothing for a while and then, like, at the end, something super hard. Now, obviously, you can win with any curse, but if you're not that great like me, you know, a curse like this, which just makes the whole thing a little bit more annoying, is not as devastating as something that, you know, gives the huge enemies 23 HP or something like that. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I will see you again soon. Take care.